Carolina Trace's Equity Country Club and its resident-driven community were key reasons Rick and Cass Klinger chose the Trace after searching throughout the Sun Belt for the site of their next adventure. Rick and Cass were also drawn to the Trace's 19 resident-driven diverse communities. Originally from the West, but having lived throughout the U.S., both have traded hectic corporate executive positions for full and rich lives, including golf and leadership positions in both the country club and the community.
Why did we come to Carolina Trace? Well, it was a fluke, actually. We met Bill McVeigh, a fellow that used to live here, and at a golf show up in Maryland. And he was such a nice guy. We had such a lovely conversation that we stopped by here sort of on a side trip. We'd been to New Bern, and we decided we'd check this place out, Carolina Trace. And so when we came here, we saw that lake out in front and just said, wow, this is really exciting here. And so we made trips over the years intermittently and stayed, played golf, enjoyed the club. It's a nice place to live anyway, but the club really makes this place special. A member-owned club is important to me because we control our fees, we control the rules of the club, we control what happens on the golf courses, on the lakes, on the tennis courts, in the clubhouse itself, what kinds of food is served there, what the amenities are going to look like, how the staff operates, and we're not controlled by some outside agency like, you know, one of the larger club management organizations. So we really are comfortable here, not only in our home, but in our community. There are 2 golf courses, not just 1 golf course.
Which is particularly nice when the men may be running a tournament on one course and yet the ladies still have tee times on another.
Yeah, and the ladies have access to the courses every day of the week. It's not just men only. The ladies are not restricted to afternoons on Saturday. They are part and parcel of the golf experience here. Beginners all the way up to very accomplished golfers.
As a matter of fact, when we moved here, I wasn't a golfer at all. I'd been out a few times and didn't really think I cared for the game, but I really come to love golf. I walked in and joined the 9-hole ladies after several lessons, and it's just been a wonderful experience. It's a club within its own group, and we also play 18 holes with joint outings, and as well as all the other clubs that are available. You make friends on the golf course, you join someone in the garden club, you meet and greet others in your Questers group, or through a Sandhills group, which is a fun time for all of us here in this area.
When I retired, people said, well, you're probably going out to pasture, you know. And I thought to myself, well, I think I can keep busy, but I don't know. But here we are, in fact, very busy. And a lot of the things that I thought I wanted to do when I retired, I have time if I choose to do those things, but I'm enjoying everything that we're doing right here, and options are open to me. We're in a lovely area where you can go back to school if you want to go back to school. You can enjoy all different kinds of art pursuits or anything like that. That Pottery Center of the United States essentially is right here, if you're interested in that. There are artists and painters and musicians and everybody in this community. And as a matter of fact, they do a lot toward keeping us entertained. Just last night we went to a show at the club that was put on entirely by the members of Carolina Trace. That was a wonderful event.
And the purpose of the event is for the Women's Club, because they are one of the prime benefactors of all of the charities in the greater Sanford area. And the proceeds of the show go towards those charitable works of Bread Basket and Food Pantry and Hospital Auxiliary,
Habitat.
Habitat for Humanity. We're amazed at what's available here in our small town.
Well, we spent a lot of years working and a lot of years looking around, and we found our little Valhalla, so to speak. And we love it here, and we hope everybody else comes here and enjoys it with us.